We're going to begin tonight at 5 with breaking news. A jury is now in place in the homicide trial of Sade Robinson's accused killer.
Maxwell Anderson is accused of killing and dismembering Robinson last year. The jury selection process just wrapped up in the last few minutes. Our Bill Miston was in court and has the latest.
Jury service is, I believe, your highest form of civic responsibility that you will have as citizens of Wisconsin or citizens of the United States of America.
Shortly before noon, 40 men and women walked into Judge Laura Crivello's court. Some will ultimately decide the case against this man, 34-year-old Maxwell Anderson.
If you're ever charged with a crime or you're ever a victim of a crime, you will truly understand how important it is to have fair and impartial jurors listen to the evidence and apply facts to law. 73 jurors spent the morning filling out this questionnaire, asking basic background questions and probing familiarity with the case. That if the jury questionnaires to a number of the questions it asks, can you be fair and impartial? If we look at him and we say this one's out, we'll strike that one.
Prosecutors say Robinson was last seen alive on a first date with Anderson on April 1st, 2024. The next day, Robinson's burned-out car was found near 30th and Lisbon. Surveillance stills show a man investigators believe is Anderson walking away from the area. That same day, a severed leg was found along Lake Michigan near Warnemont Park. Over the next week, human remains were found at several other locations. Anderson was later arrested near his home during a traffic stop. Previously unsealed warrants say a confidential informant told investigators Anderson talked about his intentions to kill Robinson.
You know, the concern is, well, hopefully the questionnaire will ferret out so many of them that we're left with a good group to do our voir dire with.
That was our Bill Miston reporting. As the court sifts through its pool of jurors and makes up its final lineup, the memorial for Sade Robinson is growing. This is at the Pizza Shuttle near Farwell and Kane, where she worked. You can see the main color in all of this is pink. That was Robinson's favorite color. Flowers and stuffed animals line the mural, a show of support from a community that loved her dearly.
Well, because of the nature of this case and the disturbing details we do know about, there is a big potential this trial could really weigh heavily on the minds of the jurors and those sitting inside of the courtroom.
The jury is going to have to look likely at some difficult pictures, potentially videos or other medical type evidence. And certainly it might be tough on the jurors and certainly tough on people watching the trial.
It's important to also note the court will always respect the victim and only use evidence necessary for the trial.
Legal expert and criminal defense attorney Julius Kim from the law firm of Kim and Lavoie will join us this evening on both Fox 6 News at 9 and Fox 6 News at 10 to discuss the difficulty of finding jurors who actually don't know much about a high-profile case, the big picture of a high-profile trial, and any key takeaways from today's proceedings. We look forward to our discussions with him.
Once jury selection is complete, we will stream the Anderson trial gavel to gavel on the Fox Local mobile app, and the FOX News Milwaukee YouTube channel. Also on Fox Local, we're going to have in-depth coverage of the murder of Sade Robinson from our team of reporters. This is your opportunity to get up to speed on the case before the first testimony takes place.